Welcome back to the final episode in this Vito build series. We are starting by putting in our fridge freezer combo. It is 46 litres and it's AC powered, but it consumes quite a low amount of power generally, which I've been really happy with. I'm raising it above the ground here and leaving plenty of space behind to make sure it has lots of space to ventilate. Here I'm creating a leg to support the pop-out table. I'm using furniture studs to create a screw-in system, and I'll be using rubber door stops as a catch to allow the bottom of it to be securely held to the floor, as you'll see in the next clip. To try and mitigate the possibility of explosive water leaks at very inconvenient times, I decided to install a timer for the water circuit so that the system could only be pressurized and the pump could only have power going to it for a set amount of time. I've put a switch on the front and I chose 1 minute to be my timer, which was more than enough. And if I needed more time, I just push the button again to give another 60 seconds of water. I'm a firm believer that no bed is complete without a 40cm subwoofer mounted into the foot of it. So this is the first step to constructing the entire bed, and this will be near the front end pointing towards the cab of the van. previously on this build, I'm using masking tape to mark points of underfloor cables that are running that I don't wish to drill through once I'm installing the bed supports. The bed is obviously quite an important support structure, so I removed a piece of side panelling and installed a brace inside the cavity of the wall of the van, and this is fixed to the chassis and will give a really nice screw point to fix the bedside to. This bed is a fairly unique design in that it's going to transform in a number of ways, which required a lot of thought and planning. And as you can see here, I'm now finally committing to marking on the points at which the bed surface will interlock, and I'm using a jigsaw to carefully cut out these shapes. key point in this design is using dowels to allow the interlocking surfaces to connect with each other and allow the whole top of the bed to lift up. I did debate using wooden dowels for this, but I thought twice about this and decided to go with metal instead, as it seemed a lot stronger and sensible in the long run. And I'm reinforcing the receiving end using striker plates that I've just made out of some steel. And you'll see in the next video how these all connect in with each other. After installing two legs to support the middle section of the bed and carry a little bit more of the weight, I'm now installing the final part, which is two locks at either end which allow the entire bed to stay upright in its lock position and to act as a backrest if I want to sit against it and sit at the bench.